Here, give Philly credit. They did everything better than we did today, and tough game. We really got beaten all facets. So it wasn't one thing in particular. It was team game, and just didn't get it done. So congratulations to Philly. They get to move on, and unfortunately we don't.
When a team like that gets a jump, it's how hard is it to stop that momentum in that first half?
I'd say anytime teams get a jump like that, it's always, having a lead at halftime is a pretty high percentage of having a chance to win. Really it wasn't. We couldn't get anything going offensively. Couldn't stop them on third downs in the red zone, running the ball. It was a collective effort in terms of not being able to get it done. So that starts with me, and I appreciate our team. I told those guys I appreciate their effort the entire year, their work ethic, the people in the organization. But Philly deserved to win that game. So it's a crash landing in the playoffs. Losses hurt. These losses hurt even more.
Do you believe away from what you did this season at all for you that it ended like?
Yeah, Jordan, I don't. Probably not there yet. It's the immediate aftermath of getting beat soundly. I feel for those guys, but we didn't get it done.
Do you believe the future here is bright? I mean, that might be really broad.
Yeah, probably a little bit too early. Look, I'm proud of the guys, the way we competed. I'm proud of, the coaches, the staff members. But you really only do this for one reason at this level, and it's, it hurts when you lose.
It seemed like you wanted to be aggressive tonight. I mean, it started early with going for it there.
Yeah. That's it. That 4th and 8 or 4th and 7 where we were. I knew what the line was for our kicker. It was past that, so I felt good about the play that we had worked on throughout the week. We've practiced a fair amount of 4th downs. And just didn't get it done.
What about the punt in the fourth quarter? You're down 21.
Yeah. It was the one that was. They hadn't scored it yet in that half. I'm counting on the defense maybe just from so backed up to maybe get a 3 and out. Then they had a long drive. Probably could have went for it. Really weren't executing well enough to either. So, that's what we did.
How different was Jalen from this game from the last time you saw him?
Jalen's a good football player. That's why he's in the MVP race. So, they did everything well. 10 of 14 on third down, 4 or 5 in the red zone. 270 yards, controlled the game, 6.1 yard average. They played good offensive football.
Can you kind of put into words just their pass rush seemed to give you guys some problems throughout the day?
Yeah, I think as the game goes on, that they're a good pass rush team as it is, and then how the game was going, I think that aids in it too. But that's why they were a couple sacks away from the record. They got a really explosive team, offense, defense. Kicking game. They're a good football team. They deserve to move on.
Why did they have so much success? Really, both times that they handled you, the first meeting and this time running the football.
They're a good team. They have good schemes. They have good players, and they did a better job of executing their stuff. I think Wink was dialing up a bunch of different things, and they had it rolling tonight. Give them credit.
What did you think about Daniel Jones' performance?
They competed. Just look. We all didn't do a good enough job. That starts with me. Daniel's a competitor. Again, the game, it really was. They controlled the game the entire game.
Ryan, what do you tell these guys post game?
Yeah, told them to keep their heads up. They competed hard. It's a crash landing in the playoffs. Anytime you lose, it hurts because of the amount of effort and energy you put into it each week. And when you lose this time of year, it hurts even more. You work extremely hard to get to this point. You're blessed to get to this point. It's hard to do, and give Philly credit. They did everything better than we did tonight.
I think you still want to take a step back before you really evaluate the big picture of this. But you've been in this league for a while. You've been a coach for a while. How valuable is experience like you guys gained this year for young players from what you've experienced throughout your career?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is playing well. I think there'll be a time for more reflecting and things like that. But the most important thing is playing well and, again, give Philly credit.
What was it usually take you to digest the end of the season here like this?
A while. Yeah, a while. I don't know. We'll have meetings tomorrow and exit meetings and things like that, and go through things. And I mean, it's a long off season. There's a lot of stuff to do. Right now, I'm just, when you lose at this time of year, it sucks.
I realize you're just coming off the field, but can you appreciate the strides that Daniel made this year? And did he even surprise you a little bit by how much he improved?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that. I'd say, Daniel's been a consistent guy since he's been here. I told all the guys I appreciate what they've done, the commitment they've given to their teammates, to the coaches, to the organization. And, there's no easy way to say it. It's a tough pill to swallow right now.
Do you think Daniel will be the quarterback for the next Giants game?
Yeah, all these conversations, we're going to have those. We got a long off season, and there's a time and a place to have all those conversations. Tonight's not it.
Dave, how much do you think tonight's game was decided in the trenches?
Well, I'd say it's decided all the way around. I mean, we got beat soundly. We got out-coached. We got outplayed. That all starts with me.
Does this loss here almost set the measuring stick moving forward, that this is the gap you guys have to close?
Yeah, I think there's a time and a place for that, too. I'm just, I really don't have a whole lot to add. I understand you guys' questions and stuff. I'm just, taking this one in, and, unfortunately, we didn't get it done.
Another adjective question for you. How would you describe how you're feeling right now? I'm just curious.
How am I feeling?
Yeah, you're trying. It seems like you're trying to process it, but I'm wondering if you're disappointed or you're just kind of shocked. Like, how would you describe how you feel?
Disappointed. Wish we could have done a better job. Wish I could have done a better job. Feel like crap. It's as honest as you can be. You work extremely hard to get to this spot. You do not take it for granted. This is a hard place to get to, this division round, and to move forward. And just, I feel more for the players and the coaches because we've put everything we had into it, and we didn't get it done.
That first drive that you had after they scored the opening touchdown,
Yeah.
you had a 4th and 8.
Yep.
How much did you struggle with punt or go for it there?
No, I didn't struggle with it. Wanted to be fairly aggressive. Where we were at we were too far out to kick a field goal, and I liked, the play that Kafka was going to call, and, went for it.
Right before that, there was a sack, right? So that knocks you out of field goal range, I guess, in your mind?
Yeah, the line for us tonight was the 35. That was where our line was. So anything after that, now you got to make 4th down decisions, decide what you want to do. You can do that, after warm-ups. So that's where it was tonight. Got to have it. Let's maybe add a couple more to that, but that's where we started with.
Take a couple more.
Ron, do you feel like the team, I mean, I know you've only been in there for a couple of minutes, but does the mood that you sense in there reflect what you're feeling now?
Yeah, we're disappointed. We do this for one reason, just try to win, and we didn't get it done.
Okay. All right.
Thanks. Appreciate you guys all year. You guys do a good job, and